everybody. It's Melissa. I just wanted to talk to you. Right now, you are balanced precariously on like 17 books in my bedroom. I have positioned the camera like really carefully so you can't see my messy room. So this is kind of false advertising. But I just want to talk to you. I feel like as People of Reading grew and then it turned into Bridges and that started to grow, I've just felt a little further away from you. And so I just wanted to spend some time talking to you, and I'm going to pretend like you're on my couch and we're just talking. So, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Melissa. I have 4 boys, and I am a stay-at-home mom. We homeschool. We've been in Reading for 6 years. 18 months ago, I started a personal project that I call People of Reading, and I started interviewing homeless people and putting their stories on Facebook. And that started to grow. Your reaction was so wonderful, and you have all been so kind. Everybody says people on the internet are really nasty, and you don't read the comment section because they're horrible. But this community is amazing. I'm just so impressed by the feedback and the comments that we've gotten. It's been amazing. So anyway, and then that turned into Bridges to Housing, and I partnered with a local doctor named Dr. McMullen. He's awesome. And we started a nonprofit called Bridges to Housing, and we have housed, I should say you have housed through your donations. We have 15 people in housing right now, and 15 high need, medically fragile people housed. So it's amazing. Thank you. And so the most common question I get asked, this is what I want to do with these videos, is just answer some of your questions. The most common question I get asked is, what can I do to help? I'm just one person. Many of you are feeling a pull toward our homeless population, and feeling when I started to feel that, it felt more like a prick. I just started to feel this discomfort kind of in my heart that wouldn't go away. It was making me lose sleep. And I knew I needed to get involved somehow and did not know where. And felt pretty overwhelmed at the options, and also just felt like I was really busy. But here's the thing, everybody is busy and nobody has extra time. And so I just ended up deciding that, I can take pictures, I can tell stories, so I'm just going to try it. And so that's why I started People of Reading. And so I'm never quite sure how to answer that question when people say, how do I help, or what do I do? I want to do something, I don't know what to do. Because for every person that's going to look very, very different. But I would say the first thing I would tell you to do is listen to that pain. Like, listen to that prick that you're feeling. Pay attention to the pull if you're feeling a pull. If you're a prayer, pray about it. That was a very integral part of this process for me. Was just kind of waiting for some guidance in that area. And then see where your talents are, and see if there's a gap that's needed in the community, and see if that's something that you can fill. Because we need a lot of people in this effort. We need a lot of hands helping. And it doesn't have to be something really big. We've had people reach out to our organization. We had a lady, Amy, I love you, Amy, send us an email and say, hey, I'm good at grant writing. Can I write a grant for you? We said, yes, of course. We've had 2 retired nurses email us and volunteer to be volunteer caseworkers. And they've just adopted one of the homeless people that we've housed, and they check on them regularly and help them get to appointments. And like I said, the people we're housing are really high needs people who have either physical or mental disabilities that have made getting into housing impossible for them. And so they need some hand-holding when they get housed. So we have volunteer caseworkers doing that for us, which is amazing. We have a volunteer handling our finances, keeping track of our numbers. And so there's a lot of moving parts, and there's a lot of people who have stepped up and volunteered to help. And these people are all doing kind of small things, but it's part of a big, great thing. There's a lot of organizations to get involved in. The mission does wonderful work. They rely a lot on volunteers. As far as our organization, we're looking for help with fundraising and help with casework. If you don't feel like you have time time is really valuable. If you don't feel like you have enough time to contribute, then donations are awesome. We rely very heavily on our monthly donations, and that's how we have 15 people housed right now. We would love to house more, and so being a monthly donator, doing a monthly donation, I don't know how to say that, would be amazing. As far as something you can just do today, this might sound kind of simple and cheesy, but this is something that changed kind of immediately when I started getting involved, when I started, volunteering at the mission, interviewing people. I changed how I interacted with homeless people on a daily basis. You know how you get used to driving in your car and like passing a homeless person or seeing a panhandler and just looking away and pretending like you don't see them? I don't do that anymore. Now I will try to make eye contact. I will wave if I'm in my car. I rarely give cash. I don't pull over and give money very often, but I'll just like make eye contact and acknowledge people. So that's something you can start doing today. And that's easy, right? And then as far as other ways to get involved, man, there's a lot. There are a lot of organizations doing wonderful work and who just might need some manpower. And at the mission, you can always, volunteer to serve food. They have like volunteers for their laundry. They have volunteers manning so many parts of their operation. So anyway, that's the first question. What can I do to help? I hope that helped a little bit. But most of all, I just want to say thank you for making this possible and for helping us do this work. Dr. McMullen is a full-time physician. I am a stay-at-home mom with my 4 kids. And yet, because of your donations, we've been able to do this and just begin to put a dent in the homeless problem in our community. So thank you. We're so grateful for you. If you have any other questions, we would love to begin to tackle them. Just comment below, and we will start answering them one by one. I think our community needs some education in regards to homelessness, because there's a lot of misconceptions, there's a lot of myths, and so we're excited to shed some light. So, thank you.